5 more black metal albums, and once again, like the last one, we're sticking with Profound Lore releases. Because one of my favorite labels, and one of the best with a wide variety of bands in all of metal, but in front of black metal, all these bands are very different. So, Feral Season, this is another new release. Came out, I think, last fall. It's a debut album by this American two-piece. It's an interesting take on second wave black metal. Meets some of the more bigger names of American black metal, the Krallice or Wolves in the Throne Room. So I haven't listened to this one that much since the first couple months that it came out, but I thought it was cool, and it will definitely make its way back into my rotation. Winter Filleth, The Ghost of Heritage. This is an English black metal band formed in 2006. It's black metal, but both musically and lyrically influenced by British history. This is their debut album that was released in 2008. And the band continues to grow in popularity, I find. They've put out 7 full lengths, and this is actually the only physical CD I have. But I've heard them all, and they're all good. I think it's a pretty flawless discography. Epic, folky black metal. I hear Drook. And I just mentioned them, comparing it to the last band, but maybe some Wolves in the Throne Room kind of sound as well. Actually, my local record store in the mall, they have a couple of Winter Filleth CDs, and they usually don't have a ton of good extreme metal, so I should probably snap those up. That was their only album on Profound Lore. Next up, Blood Revolt. This is a side project formed in 2010. This is Vermin and Jay Reed from Revenge and Axis of Advance, with Alan from Primordial on vocals. And that's a pretty cool concept. I'm surprised that I don't hear a lot about this. I don't hear a lot about this release. It was one and done, but it's exactly like it sounds. It sounds like a war metal kind of thing with Alan from Primordial on vocals. Lyrics about fanaticism, very in real world situations in different forms. It's very grounded in reality, and I'm surprised it's not more popular. And it's actually pretty cheap if you go to Profound Lore and buy it. I feel like if it's still there. Last time I looked, I think it was like $5.99 or something. $5.99 Canadian. So snap that one up. Another great Profound Lore black metal release that's one of their older ones, but also pretty cheap on the website right now, is Crucifist. This is called Demon Haunted World. It's old school black metal, or more accurately, old school extreme metal. There's definitely some old doom and death metal thrown in there. They were from Rochester, and they existed between 2004 and 2010, and this is their only full length, which came out in 2009. And mostly notable for having Dan Lilker from Brutal Truth, Nuclear Assault, and a million other bands amongst the lineup. And finally, I'm gonna deem this one the highlight of this little video here. This is Dead to a Dying World, Elegy. Dead to a Dying World formed in Texas in 2010, and they're still around today. They're a mix of black metal with some sludge and doom, but a lot more interesting. This is their 3rd album, and it came out in 2019. Produced by Billy Anderson. Use of violin, a lot of beautiful moments on here. And parallels with Wayfarer, who I talked about on the last video. Just very American in sound and concept. And a high recommend. That's it. See you on the next one.